and I was drowning. I went crazy. I'm going crazy, but I found out that's the way out. Now I'm waving.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Jessica B, aka Not a Vein, and today I'm back with another video. The video I'm bringing to you guys today is everything you need to know about starting a YouTube channel as well as uploading your very first YouTube video. Without further ado, don't want to do too much talking. Let's just get to it. Okay, so first thing that you need to do to start your YouTube channel is actually make the YouTube channel. Like, sign up, make the YouTube channel, make your account, and go through all the steps you need to actually make a YouTube channel. And then boom, the first step, the hardest part, is over. You officially have a YouTube channel. The second thing that you need to do as far as your layout and stuff is figure out your channel art, make a profile picture, all of that good stuff. And then pretty much before you upload your video, pretty much just figure out what you want your channel to be about. Do you want to be a beauty blogger? Do you want to be a lifestyle blogger? Do you want to do everything in between? Do you want to be arts and crafts? What is your lane on YouTube? What's going to make you stand out? What's going to make you original, you know, stick out from everybody else? And then once you've done that, then you start to work on your first video. Now, you don't have to rush to put up your very first video. If you have to take a week or two to make a video, then you do that because, you know, you want to make sure that your content is suitable for you. You want to put out videos and content that you will watch yourself. You don't want to just put out something just because it's a trend or just because you feel like that's what's going to get you the most views. Because I'm telling you, when you do that, then that's when you get like no views because it's not genuine. You didn't really put too much thought into it. Figure out what you want your channel to be like, and then make your YouTube video. You can't be a YouTuber, you can't call yourself a YouTuber without having content on your channel. A channel with just a channel art and a picture is not legit, it's not official. You have to have your very first YouTube video. Now that you figured out what you want your channel to actually look like, promote your channel. I know a lot of people say promoting your channel is like not necessary, but honestly for some people it is. You know, you want people to know that you have a YouTube channel. I mean, you don't have to do that if that's not something that you want to do. You can literally just make your YouTube channel, start posting, and you know, grow your base from there. But me personally, I was one of the people who wanted to promote my channel just because it was something that I had wanted to do for a while, and I finally did it. And so I was like, this is the big day, I finally did it, and so now it's here. So after you promoted your channel, then, so now that you've done all that, I think you should probably like write you out a schedule, pick like a day or two out of the week that you feel the most suitable for you, that would help you stay as consistent as you'd like to stay, because I feel like being unorganized with a YouTube channel is the worst thing in the world, in YouTube world anyway. I mean, like, if you're good at staying organized without writing stuff down, or if you're good with just organizing your days, then that's fine. But if you're like somebody in school and in college, you should definitely have a day or two, like specific days that you feel like is best for you to upload. And then, you know, let that be known that these are the days I'm going to upload, so don't really expect too much from me on any other day, unless you're just an everyday uploader, everyday vlogger or whatever. But if you're, and that's for people in school. Now, if you're out of school and you feel like you can record a video every day and get content out every day, then that's cool too. But you need to make sure that you know what's best for you or what's best for you, so you're not overworking yourself, because YouTube is no fun anymore if you're like literally draining yourself. A lot of people say social media can't really like take a toll on your it can't really take a toll on your mental health, but actually it can, because social media itself is just like the biggest platforms in the world right now, and there's just a lot of stuff going on as far as social media goes. So it can be very draining, so you need to make sure that you are disciplined in platform, YouTube, Instagram, whatever your social media platform may be. When you feel yourself just working extremely too hard, when it's no fun anymore, I feel like you should probably take a step back and reevaluate what you got going on, and ask yourself why YouTube is taking like such a huge toll, because it should not take a huge toll on you. Even though money comes with it, you know, money can come with it, sponsorships, free stuff. You shouldn't really be pushing yourself over the edge just to get the money, the free stuff, sponsorships, because if you're doing what works best for you, then the stuff is going to come anyway. So don't feel like you have to, don't feel pressure to put out a video every day or to vlog every day or to do any of that every day, because you have to be understanding. Like, if you grow a fan base, and that fan base has to be understanding that you're human just like they are. Just like they probably wouldn't have time to do a video every day, get a video every day. You know, you may not as well, because let's just be all the way honest. This is me being honest to you. Editing and stuff like that is not as easy as you may think that it is, especially if you're taking on YouTube like full time, you don't have any other job, then you really have to be grounded in that. You not saying that you can't miss a day, but a lot of us have content backed up, so that if we can't film a new video that day, then we can at least go ahead and put up a video. So editing takes up a lot of your time. I'll tell you not to get into the habit of feeling entitled, feeling like people owe you a subscription, or feeling like people should support you, or feeling like you know, people owe you a like on your video or a comment, because in all honesty, they really don't. They don't have to subscribe, like, comment, share. You know, they don't have to do any of that. So going back to promoting your channel, when you promote your channel, just make sure that you do it in moderation. You don't have to keep continuously posting yourself over and over and over and over and over again, because I've seen it the first 2 times. The same thing over and over again is not really going to get any different results. You know, I had to learn that the hard way. It's all in what works for you. If that does work for you, then continue doing what works for you. But if you see that it's not working for you, then you should probably take a step back, figure out another way to do it, and then try that. And if that doesn't work, then try something else. You know, trial and error. Don't stop until you figure out your strategy, what works for you. But also don't run one strategy into the ground. So I want to tell you not to worry about what you feel people might say, or what people may say, period, what people are saying about your channel, because a lot of people feel like YouTube is not, a lot of people feel like YouTube is just a waste of time, but at the end of the day, this platform is not for everybody. Everybody doesn't want to be a beauty blogger, life blogger, period. Everybody doesn't want to do that. So if they don't want to do that, then they're probably not going to understand where you're coming from. Because a lot of times what people don't understand, you know, they criticize and they judge. So don't get too in your feelings about somebody not understanding your craft or your job, or, you know, what you like to do for fun, your hobby. Don't really pay too much attention to that. If you bring it up to somebody, if you tell somebody something about your channel or YouTube, and they don't give you the response that you want, don't feel like it's not worth doing anymore. You know, you just find to keep telling people until you find the people who want to listen, people who will support you, because not many people are gonna support you when it comes to this, because they feel like you don't know how long this platform may even be available for you to make money. So don't solely put all your eggs in one basket, and that I do agree with. If this is something that you feel like you want to do full time, then I feel like you should make sure that you get your platform to a point where you're able to actually do it full time. Like, don't just start it and be like, okay, this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. I'm going to quit my job. I want to, you know, do all this crazy stuff, until you actually start to gain something from it. Let this just be kind of like a hobby until it becomes your job. You know, I definitely do understand where they're coming from with that. And even when it does become your job, make sure that you don't have all your eggs in one basket. Make sure that if YouTube was to shut down today, that you would have something to fall back on. Like, just like with the money that you get, start a business, do whatever you need to do to make sure that you'll be okay if this is here today and gone tomorrow. Because it's like a lot of social media platforms had disappeared. You know, people were making money from them, and then they just left, and then everyone had to find somewhere else to migrate to. So, you know, with all the changes that's going on, you just really never know. So make sure that you have something to fall back on if this is indeed your full-time job, or if you're wanting it to be your full-time job. Now I want to tell you to stay consistent, stay persistent, stay focused. All of that good stuff is pretty much all the same thing, but make sure that you do that. Make sure you put that into your routine of your work ethic when it comes to YouTube. Because if you do post one video, and then you leave for a month, that video may get a lot of hits, but you're not really being as consistent as your fan base would like. So you're probably gonna find somebody who will be consistent, and then they're gonna flock to them. a little more. So I would just say be very, very consistent. Like I said, have you some content backed up. You can film like 2 or 3 videos in one setting. So just make sure you have content backed up so that if you don't feel like filming one day, then you can just go in and grab a video that you've already recorded and edit it and then put that out to the people, and voila, you don't have to go MIA for a month. People like consistency, you know. Social media is a fast-paced place. You can be popping one day and then the next day it's like, who are you? I don't even know who that is. So just stay consistent, and if this is what you really want, then, you know, just make sure you are doing what you gotta do to get where you wanna be. I also want to tell you, don't worry so much about your content, especially when you're first starting, because chances are you don't have access to a very, very good camera or a ring light or a backdrop or a secluded place to actually film a video, or the latest makeup products, or, you know, all that good stuff, the latest shoes to review, or, you know, you may not be able to put a video clip on a video clip to review a video. You know, you may not have access to all of that. So that's why I said find what works for you, you know, and then gradually build yourself up. Because if you are stuck on, well, I can't do my video like they do, or I can't do that video because I don't have this, you'll never upload your first video. You just won't. I'm here to tell you. So don't say I'm going to start a YouTube channel and then but go out and buy everything you need before you even upload your video, because YouTube is hit or miss. I won't say it's luck, because I feel like if you just stay consistent, then, you know, somebody's going to like you and then your stuff is going to pick up. But it is kind of hit or miss. Like, you could save up all that money and buy all that expensive equipment and then put up your first video and you get nothing. So I think you should probably just work with what you have. If you have a webcam, if you have your phone camera, then start with that. I started with a webcam, and then sometimes I would switch back and forth to a camera, but that wasn't mine. So majority of the time I use a webcam, and honestly, for as long as I had that webcam, it done me just fine. I didn't always have a backdrop. I started my videos in college, so I would sit on my bed and sit against the white wall. My content looked gray sometimes, but hey, at least I still uploaded a video because I wanted to get my content out there to the people. So don't stress yourself out so much about your content, the way it looks, or the things that you don't have. Just focus on the things that you do have and make them work to the best of your ability. Also, don't do this just for the subscribers or the likes. Of course, it's a perk. But if you are stressing yourself out so much about subscribers, then it's not fun anymore. I feel like YouTube is a place for you to enjoy making content for people to see. So if you don't have, and let's just be all the way honest, subscribers, they matter. Like, they matter because it feels good to be able to say I have 1,000 subscribers. But you can have 2 subscribers and, you know, look up and get 1K views on a video. So it's really kind of like back and forth. So don't stress yourself out over subscribers. Subscribers will come, the money will come, the brands deals will come, all of that will come if you just stay consistent and stay persistent once again. The thing I want to say, and this is to the girls, you do not have to come on, okay, you do not have to spend a whole hour doing a full face of makeup just to sit down and record a 15-minute video. If people are gonna like you, they're gonna like you regardless, because let's just be all the way honest, don't nobody got makeup products to sit and waste to use for just one video and then wipe it off and then that's it. You know, I used to do that, but now I feel like if you're gonna like me, then you're gonna like me for who I actually am, which is me with no makeup, with crazy looking eyebrows. If you're gonna like me, then you have to like me for who I am, and if not, then go find you somebody that, you know, likes to wear makeup 24/7. And that's nothing wrong with you wanting to get done up for your video, but what I'm saying is just be authentic. After all, this whole thing is about being real. You don't want to gain a fan base, or you don't want to gain a fan base based off of who you are not. You want people to like you for who you are, so when you do come looking crazy, they can be like, okay, well, this is how, you know, we've seen her like this before, so it's okay. You don't have to get up here and change your voice. You don't have to get up here and feel like you gotta look like a supermodel just to sit down and record a video. You don't have to be somebody you're not. You don't have to be rowdy on camera if that's not you. You don't have to be quiet on camera if that's not you. If you like to cuss every other word, then you do that. If you don't cuss at all, then don't cuss. Like, just be yourself. Just be. People like for you to be authentic. I don't know anybody that would like to see somebody act one way on camera and then say you have a meet and greet one day and you are nothing like you are on camera. Like, you rowdy when you record, but when you get to the meet and greet, you don't say a thing. So I think it's just best for you to be yourself. And just understand that the people that are going to flock to you, they're probably going to be people like you, so they're going to want to be able to relate to you. After all, people are looking for somebody to relate to when they come to YouTube. Everybody that's on YouTube, everybody that watches YouTube videos, they're looking for somebody to relate to, somebody that looks like them, that talks like them, that sounds like them, that acts like them. So just be yourself, because you want people that you can relate to as well. You don't want to ever offend anybody. You don't ever want to come on here different one day and then a different way the next. So just be yourself and everything will be okay. Everything will work out for you, I promise. Another thing I want to say is don't compare yourself to any other YouTubers on here, any celebrities, anything, anybody, none of that. Don't compare yourself to nobody, because you don't know where these people started. You don't know what they had to go through to get the equipment that they have, or to get the platform that they have. You don't know what they had to do to get what you just never know. So I feel like you should just never judge your growth or your channel based on somebody else's channel. Just don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Another thing I want to say is don't be so quick to collaborate with other YouTubers. I've never collaborated with anybody. I don't even feel like I'm big enough to collaborate with anybody, but I don't even think I would want to collaborate with anybody, just because a lot of clowns on here. I know everybody's there's just a lot of people that just are not themselves. So you never really know what you get, and when somebody asks you to collab with them. Like recently, I talked a little bit with another YouTuber. She's kind of, she's on the rise. And when people gain a fan base, they start to get the big head. And which is, you can expect that. Like, if this is what you worked for all this time and then you finally getting it, you're on cloud nine. But I don't ever want to feel like somebody's trying to treat me like a fan, So I just kind of, tend to like stay in my lane, and if it ever presents itself, then I'll just discern whether I want to do that or not. But I feel like you shouldn't be so fast to collaborate with somebody just because you feel like it's going to gain you subscribers. Because what if, you get there and you collab with that person and you just really don't like them? Or, they're nothing like you, or the subscribers you gain for them are not the type of people that you want. I feel like you should just try to take this slow climb by yourself. And if you gain a friend from YouTube, then that's fine. You gain a friend, but don't just go around hopping around from person to person doing collabs just because you feel like that's what's gonna get you where you need to be. I feel like you should after all, you're trying to be an entrepreneur anyway, so just do it by yourself. Like I said, if you gain a friend and y'all feel like y'all want to do a video with each other and you feel like you know each other well enough to do that, then do that. But I see a lot of people who don't know. I don't know it's called connecting. I know it's called networking. But I feel like I see a lot of people who just don't know each other at all. Just come and do videos with each other and then they leave and they never talk again. Like, I feel like that's not smart. I just feel like that's not smart. I don't know. I just feel like it's not smart. Okay, another thing I want to say is don't be so quick to comment under a bigger YouTuber's comments, asking who wants to collab or not collab, who wants to support each other. I get what you're doing, I understand, but it probably makes them feel a certain type of way, like just like I got my start, you can get your start too. Like, you don't have to try to use my platform to get subscribers. So I feel like you should probably be careful with that, because you never know how somebody may feel. That could really offend somebody, and then they could just, go off the handle on you, and then you just sitting there like, sorry. Just do it on your own. Just gain your own fan base, your own subscribers, and then try to make friends. Don't try to make, don't, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Don't make subscribers, make friends. If that makes any sense, don't make subscribers, make friends. And the last thing I want to want to say is, once again, just be real on your channel. Just be yourself. Just, you know, do what appeals to you. Don't do reaction videos if reaction videos are not what you do. Don't do pranks if pranks are not what you do. Don't do a beauty video if you know that's boring and you know that's not what you want to do. Just figure out what works for you. If you want to cook on your channel, cook on your channel. Okay, you don't have to do a prank here and there because you feel like that's what's going to pick up. Just do what you do and be yourself, and everything will work out, I promise. And that is all I have for this video. If I think of anything else, then I'll make a part 2. But as of right now, I think I said everything that I needed to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully you took some gems from it. Hopefully I inspired somebody to go ahead and make them a YouTube channel. If I did, then let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and like. So you don't have to. And I'll see you guys in my next video.